Hi everyone, welcome back to Cool Ahmed. Today we'll be talking about optic nerve anatomy. Did you know that optic nerve is not actually a nerve? Why I am saying this is because optic nerve is nothing but extension of central nervous system. The white matter tract of optic nerve is lined by oligodendrocyte, which is responsible for the formation of myelin sheath in central nervous system. Had optic nerve been a peripheral nervous system, instead of oligodendrocyte, we would have seen Schwann cell. Retinal ganglionic cells are the ones that are going to be cell bodies for this optic nerve axons. Optic nerve contains totally of four parts. One is in the intraocular portion, nothing but optic nerve head or optic disc. The second one is intraorbital portion. The third intracanalicular portion or intraosseous portion, where optic nerve is within the optic canal. Then we have the last portion, that is intracranial portion. Here is the roughly drawn diagram of the optic nerve where I depicted the optic canal, and within the optic canal is the intracanalicular portion of the optic nerve, and the one proximal to it is the intraorbital part, and one within the eyeball is intraocular part. The one distal to the intracanalicular part is the intracranial part. Let us talk about the blood supply. Initially, arterial supply, where we can see internal carotid artery, which gives its first branch, that is ophthalmic artery, that enters optic canal and runs along the nerve, where it is going to divide itself into four posterior ciliary arteries and one central retinal artery. And this is the one that is supplying the optic nerve. Venous drainage by central retinal vein, and from there to superior ophthalmic vein, and from there to cavernous sinus. Here you can see the venous drainage of optic nerve, where there is central retinal vein which drains into superior ophthalmic vein, that further drains into cavernous sinus. Cavernous sinus also drains inferior ophthalmic vein. Coming to intraocular portion, we have axons of retinal ganglion cells which form bundles and converge at optic nerve head like radial spokes, depicted here in the yellow. And we also have central retinal artery and central retinal vein, distal and proximal portions respectively, which are depicted here in red and blue. We also have lamina cribrosa, which is nothing but a porous structure where there are pores through which the exit of retinal ganglion cells axons take place. And when we see fundus examination, then we clearly see the optic disc, that is nothing but anterior portion of optic nerve head. Coming to intraorbital portion of the eye, the optic nerve here is actually three times longer than the length between the back of the eye and the optic foramen, which is the anterior opening of the optic canal. And the supply for this is a posterior ciliary artery. The length of this optic nerve is the one that is allowing for free movement of the eye. The optic nerve from this portion onwards is going to be covered by meninges. Then coming to intracanalicular portion, it is nothing but optic nerve present in the optic canal, which is actually present in the sphenoid bone. And this is supplied by internal carotid artery and ophthalmic artery. Final part is intracranial portion, where the both optic nerves are going to join optic chiasma, and this intracranial portion is supplied by internal carotid artery as well as A1 branch of anterior cerebral artery and anterior communicating artery. Like, share and comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos on medicine related topics, and thank you.